Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the road to ReAwakening 14. My name is Dean Olsen. Thank you for joining us. Now, ReAwakening 14 promises to be the biggest show of the year, and throughout 2015, the Solution yet again have asserted their dominance in EPW. They want to destroy it from the inside out. But at EPW's Road to Glory, a challenge was thrown down by Chris Vice and Alex Kingston. They proposed Kingston, Vice, and Liam Mendel against any three members of the Solution at ReAwakening 14. Solution eventually accepted the matchup. And this won't be the first time that Chris Vice has been up against the Solution. At the start of the year, EPW's Hot Summer Night, Chris Vice went one-on-one with the Messiah Davis Storm. Let's take a look.
Time now for a singles matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Referee Matt Smarkson.
Already a game changer there.
That's right, he's not going to have any interruptions or interferences in this one. He's sending Richter of the Solution to the backstage area. Of course, this matchup is between the leader of the Solution, the Messiah Davis Storm, and, of course, the smashing machine, Chris Vice.
Still going to give this one to Storm.
Well,
their game plan might have been knocked off a bit skewiff with the send out of Richter early on, but he is the Messiah of Australian wrestling. He goes by that moniker for a reason.
Well, that he does, and he's basically built EPW from the ground up and made it what it is, but now he wants to take it all down. And what better way to do just that for 2015 by beating the Smash Machine Chris Weiss, one of the biggest fan favorites this company has. And if David Storm can take him down, it will stamp the solution all over EPW for 2015 and get things off to a roaring start for that despicable bunch of people.
You say despicable?
I do.
I totally understand where they're coming from. Because you've been here for a while, I've been here for a while.
We have.
You know, there has been a proverbial change of the guards over the years. And David Storm doesn't think that's right.
No, he doesn't. I think he's not ready to let a lot of these up-and-comers.
I just don't think that he thinks that they're up to the standard that people like him and Richter, and we should go back even further, people like Jimmy Payne, those kind of people who have brought such amazing talent to this company. And I don't think that the younger guys are quite up to it at this point.
Well, I don't think he's willing to give them a chance because he wants to destroy it and take out everyone with an explosive pro wrestling till it is only the solution standing.
You know, he built this company up pretty much from the bottom all the way up to where it is now.
Certainly
and
did.
If he wants to take it out from the inside, well, him and the solution are the people to do it.
That's right. And of course, the Smash Machine, Chris Weiss, I tell you what, he's one hell of a physical specimen, and he has been part of some of the biggest and best matchups over the last several years. This match, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be one for the ages. David Storm and Chris Weiss. I'm excited. It is just warming up.
It is going to be a great match. It's a first here at EPW as well. David Storm and Chris Weiss going one-on-one.
That's right. Greco-Roman knuckle lock now between the two individuals. Storm gets out of it, side headlock applied.
Now, when it comes to the technical side of the wrestling, it's definitely a David Storm game, in my opinion. But you don't want to go head-to-head with strength with someone like Chris Weiss. The man he's a monster. I don't know anyone who is as physically strong as what Chris Weiss is.
That's right, you're going to have your work cut out for you if you want to match strength to strength with Chris Weiss. But I tell you what, these two individuals are about as good as it gets within explosive pro wrestling.
The fans here are definitely in for a treat.
That's right. Fans are the true winners of this matchup. Neither man's going to back down either, as Chris Weiss now is a picture-perfect arm drag. Just locking hold there of David Storm. Got him in a wrist lock now.
Here at David Storm, he's been a fan favourite. He has been despised. He has done pretty much everything there is to do in EPW, and he's had so many changes over the years. And this is the darkest and the most conniving that I've ever seen David Storm in any incarnation. That being said, Chris Weiss over the years has managed to change and he's reinvented himself.
But he has.
He is a monster of a human being. From the fluoro phenom to this.
He has come a long way, and he just keeps getting better and better. I'm pretty sure he's in the best shape he's ever been in before.
He definitely is. He looks like he's cut up a bit over the holidays as well.
No doubt about it.
He's all muscle.
Locked on a side headlock of his own as David Storm now trying to fight out.
Going for the solar plexus.
And a knife edge chop.
Why?
Chris Weiss. Oh, Weiss returns the favour. And David Storm hits the floor.
Well, come on, Vicey, you can see.
He's still begging.
Don't know if it was begging or just buying some time.
Side headlock now by Chris Weiss. It's the Smash Machine. Goes off the ropes and does his signature cartwheel.
Nice recovery.
He's all pumped up and ready for 2015. Nice hip toss.
And how couldn't you be pumped up here with this awesome crowd here at the Game Sports Bar?
It is an absolutely phenomenal atmosphere here at the Game.
It's great.
The hottest sports bar in Perth. And David Storm.
Did David Storm just beat Chris Weiss at his own game?
Oh. Matching cartwheels for cartwheels here.
This is wrestling.
Is it? Oh! There you go, Chris Weiss.
And there is the years and years of experience that David Storm has. He is so smart. And people might not like what the Solution do and all that, but you have to admit, He is smart, aligning himself with two of the biggest wrestlers here in the company.
That is true. He's done one hell of a great thing for himself, aligning himself with the Warship and with Richter. And of course, you may not like the way he conducts his business, but David Storm is one of the smartest wrestling minds in this entire country.
You can't, I admire what David Storm is doing. It's like he's cleansing EPW of everything that he sees as unfit being here.
Well, I'm pretty sure he'll tell you that's what he's doing.
You know, and I admire that. A guy who stands by his morals and what he thinks is right.
Yeah, but if he had real morals, he wouldn't be doing it the way he's doing it. He would do it in matchups in the ring, not getting his two thugs to just destroy people and put them on the shelf and take them out.
Well, I guess that's where you and me would differ, because I would align myself with the biggest person possible, and as long as they listen...
Oh, things looking very dangerous right now. These guys almost ended up in the third row.
Nearly.
Vice with a knife-edge shot. And again.
Poor David Storm's chest.
It's going to be all marked up.
Whoa. I'd say that would, like, you know...
Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, looked like he was going to German suplex David Storm into the crowd.
If I was those people in the front row, I would be moving.
Oh, get the hell out the way. He's going to try and powerbomb him now onto that guardrail.
Onto the guardrail. That would damn near break his back. I'm very happy that he got away from that.
Oh, massive boot to the smashing machine.
That's why he's so smart. Gets out of that powerbomb predicament.
I'm pretty sure David Storm has counters to almost every wrestling hold that's ever been invented.
He is so smart when it comes to wrestling. I don't know anyone in Australian wrestling who is as knowledgeable and lives and breathes wrestling as much as David Storm does.
Right now he's...
Try and find me anyone, Mean Dean.
Hey, I'm struggling to think of one. David Storm right now trying to gather his bearings as Chris Weiss is on the outside, slowly making his way in the ring. I do say slowly. He's hurt.
Chris Weiss is not someone who usually has his marbles rattled, but
manages to dive over that top rope with his shoulder block to the Messiah, David Storm.
Oh, hard hits from Chris Weiss. You don't want to go trading blow for blow with Chris Weiss.
I know I certainly would. He's as tough as they come. Some of the feats of strength we've seen him do in explosive pro wrestling are absolutely mind-blowing. Irish whip goes charging in.
More hard strikes.
Again, how about that?
Like David Storm almost looks like he's bleeding from the chops he's received so far.
Only a 1 count. Think of the beating that David Storm's taken so far, only a 1 count.
He is resilient as they come, David Storm.
No one can fault that about him.
He could take a hell of a beating. We've seen that many times over the years.
That's right, history shows just that as Weiss now. Double underhook suplex. Storm gets a shoulder up at the 2.
Storm really needs to make some space between him and Chris Weiss to get his bearings again. Enough of those forearms from Chris Weiss to the head is not going to ever be a good thing.
There's only so much one man can take. David Storm lucky to counter that one. And needs to buy himself some time.
And Chris Weiss does look like he's had the wind knocked out of him, so that's a very smart move by David Storm.
Storm always likes to dictate the pace. He always likes to be in charge of a wrestling match. He always thinks far ahead. A lot of wrestlers like to think 2 to 3 moves deep. I've spoken to David Storm before the makeup and the solution and all that, and he's told me that he thinks 5 to 10 moves deep at any time in a wrestling matchup.
That's why he's so smart. Some people just go in there and take it as it comes and just see how they can go as soon as they come out there. But that is a real mind for wrestling, that is.
Weiss now, he's down, he's hurt.
He really is hurting.
Needs to get up and
we don't see him like this very often at all.
Storm over the top rope, lands down hard with a double stomp.
And it looks like David Storm has got this to a pace that he quite likes now, where he can slow it down and wear down someone like Chris Weiss.
That's right. Slowly and methodically is Davis Storm going about business right now. Goes for another double stop.
There's the strength, I guess, of Chris Weiss.
Yeah, Chris Weiss is not going to go down. Oh, he's got him up. Spins him round. Wheelbarrow. Whoa!
Wow. That's some amazing strength to be able to pull that off. But still only a 2 count on Davis Storm.
We've seen him take insane amounts of punishment before in EPW. I'm sure tonight. And 2015 will be no different. This is but the first show of the year.
It is, and it's shaping up to be a great show.
It's an exciting time to be watching Explosive Pro Wrestling. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram as well. Keep up to date with all things Explosive Pro Wrestling. Davis Storm now gets caught in midair and jumped down on his neck.
And still only a 2 count on the Messiah of Australian wrestling, Davis Storm.
Going to take something huge for either of these men to have their shoulders down for the count of 3. Weiss, I think he's going to go for a suplex. Davis Storm biting him?
Good.
What do you mean good? You can't bite people.
You use everything possible to win a match. Everything possible. It just looks like it might have just aggravated Chris Weiss a little bit more. Not exactly a smart idea.
This is the sport of professional wrestling. The sport. There is no biting in any sport.
But what's the objective? To win?
Yeah, but if he keeps doing that, he's going to get himself disqualified.
Hey, if the referee doesn't see it, anything is legal.
Well, let's just hope that referee Matt Markson has his wits about him, because Davis Storm will take those shortcuts.
And he will. He will take liberties where he possibly can, because he's smart enough. Like you said, he's 5, 6, 10 times ahead. He knows where that referee is going to be before the referee even knows.
Chris Weiss now making his way back into the ring as Davis Storm goes to the outside, to the safe zone.
Is it safe though?
Well, he can't get pinned out there. He's safe from pinfall.
And we saw earlier in the match.
Yakuza kick.
Now that's got to be over.
He's ended many a match with that one. Will this one be another? No, it won't.
Chris Weiss looks like he's hurting though.
Certainly is.
If you can't pin them, you want to wear them down.
That's the thing. I mean, Chris Weiss has taken a lot of punishment from Davis Storm. Both of these men have tremendous conditioning though.
They really do.
And Weiss now. Oh, the Storm. Variation there.
Variation on either Storm.
Jawbreaker. Jawbreaker.
Both these guys have to be thinking what they have to do to get the win in this match.
It's going to take something massive. Davis Storm realizes this, that's why he's going to go up high. He's going to go to the top rope, go for something high risk. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the Messiah, Davis Storm. Chris Weiss had him scouted, maybe Storm took too long. Beautiful pin there, oh no! He's mixed it up. He's got him into a half Nelson chokehold, and Matt Markson just copped a stray arm to the face. Davis Storm's tapping out.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
There's no referee.
He's so
smart. There's Richter.
Oh. Now with Richter out here, what can possibly happen now is going to be chaos. I can't wait.
Well, how the tables have turned with Richter on the outside. Chris Weiss looks like he's going to go for his signature tombstone pile driver. Oh, he nails the pile driver.
But it doesn't mean anything if the referee can't count to 3.
There you go. It's been well over 3 that Davis Storm's shoulders have been on the mat. But the 3 count has not been made by Matt Markson. Here we go. He's here now. 1, 2, and Richter. Richter interrupts the count. He's already been thrown out. Oh, he's calling it disqualification. Dave Storm's been disqualified. Chris Bice is the winner.
Wow.
Chris Bice is your winner.
Chris Bice taking his wrist tape off. He's not happy with how that win came about, though, not one bit.
He's even less happy with Richter. He's just taunting him, telling him to step in the ring. Look at that. Chris Bice bows down to no man, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, here we go. The big man Richter has stepped over that top rope.
If you would like to see the rest of that event, go to EPW's Vimeo channel. This has been the Road to ReAwakening 14. You can buy tickets right now. It's the biggest show of the year. November 14th, Cyril Jackson Rec Center, Explosive Pro Wrestling, ReAwakening 14. I want to see you there.